I think that you have to treat life like a bunch of side quests because it just gets more fun that way. Like, so it's 8:45 on a Thursday morning, and I just tried this new coffee shop. It's basically a Porsche themed coffee shop. It has such a vibe.
Show me how you care.
I plan on opening a coffee shop slash lounge within the next 3 years. Like, that's like within the 3-year plan. Like, 1 year of just stacking money, the next year of, well, 3 years because that's just enough time. That's what I feel like. You're like, why 3 years? Because I'm not, everybody thinks they can get stuff done in a year, and you just can't. Like, I need like $200,000 for the build out of the coffee club. Ooh, I think I just figured out, I think it's gonna be called the Coffee Club, because it's gonna be a coffee shop and a club. Well, not a club, but a lounge for like the co-workers and the entrepreneurs. Anyways, what I was thinking about today is that you absolutely have to design your life, and there are not enough people talking about how aggressively you have to take control of your life. Like, if you've ever been on set, which I've never been on set for some show, but whenever they talk about being on set, when things are going wrong, the director just yells cut, and everyone has to stop what they're doing, and we readjust and we try over. That's life. You have to be willing to take a director's cut of your life at any point in time. Okay, burn it all down so you can build something new from the ashes. Burn it all down because the Bible says he'll give you beauty for ashes. Okay, and I'm not ready to share my testimony yet, but I might have burned it all down because I felt like it, and I really truly never felt more free. Okay, like, I just had to do what I had to do. And even when I was sitting in the traffic today with all these people in the matrix that are trying to get to work at the same time, and so it's bumper to bumper, it made me realize that's kind of why sometimes your coworkers are a-holes. Like, they had to sit through ridiculous traffic, almost got in 4 accidents because everyone drives crazy, and then they had to come sit at a job that they barely like because they had bills to pay. We're not living anymore. Like, we're just trying to survive, and I've already been against that. Like, I used to preach that till the cows came home, but no one was really listening because the world hadn't hit where it is right now with massive unemployment. Everybody's damn near unemployed, and some people are like myself are just not participating in the labor force at all. I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to hear shit about shit, and I don't want to deal with the bullshit you have to deal with in the office politics. And something I've been thinking about a lot lately too is like the reason why women last a lot longer in these spaces is because they just have a higher threshold and tolerance. Like, because a lot of it's really childish, and who raises kids in the household? Women. Like, even if it's a 2-parent household, the data supports women typically do all that nurturing or whatever. The men just don't. Like, men, we just are not built for all of the babysitting you have to do in the adult workspace because it's a lot of babysitting. And I'm the leadership consultant, so I've seen it. What? And even worse than that is that, like, I've worked on making hiring processes more streamlined, more equitable, blah, blah, blah. Like, and so to know that we're not in that space anymore, and to go back into the same barriers that were there before equity and inclusion said, no, give everyone a fair chance. Like, oh, they're not a culture fit, or oh, like just making up excuses to not hire the talented Black or Latino or whatever. I'm not in the mood. I don't care. And even if you do get hired, even when you do get hired, you have to deal with a lot of mental games. And there's a lot of research about how mental warfare is much worse than physical. Physical, like, you break your arm, you put it in a cast and it heals, whatever. Mental warfare is very different, and you have to keep reliving. Like, it's not, for the sake of my mental health, I just decided I don't care anymore. I'm not participating in labor force. And I was reminded that you have to design your life. And I've done it before, so I'll do it again. Up until this point, I told myself that this coffee good to give me a minute. Hold on. That's good. Now, up until this point, I have always had a plan. Oprah says successful people get to where they're going because they know where they're going. Now, I don't know what I'm doing with this YouTube stuff, but I just know that literally since college, man, maybe since high school. Actually, this might be an inner child thing, which is why I've run so far in the opposite direction of it. Inner child always loved YouTube growing up. Like, my generation was when YouTube first became a thing. And back then, YouTube took the same route as Instagram and TikTok. It became this fun thing. Everyone's playing around, but then it became a business, and now you had to be serious and polished, which is why I kind of stopped using TikTok, because TikTok was supposed to be fun and you play around, but then it became just like Instagram, but like worse. And whatever. But the point is, I think naturally I've always been fine with like video. I don't care about being on camera. Like, I've always naturally been fine with videos and talking to people, but it's just like the whole editing and you got to keep that I'm not, because I do believe in living your life. I think that you have to treat life like a bunch of side quests because it just gets more fun that way. Like when I told myself I was going to up and move to New York City after undergrad, I did it. I told myself I was going to, I literally said, I'm going to up and move after undergrad. From the great warm swing state that voted for Obama twice of Florida. And I said, I'm moving to New York. And I did it. And I got a job. And it's such an unconventional way, too, because I literally interviewed for a part-time job at the company because I was not hearing back from any of the jobs I applied to. I did so damn good in that part-time interview that they were like, you said you have your degree. Oh, we got a full-time role. It's just not even on the website. We send us that resume again. We just send it. Oh, appreciate you. And that's literally how that happened. I said it. I set out to get it. And I achieved it. Life routinely rewards those who go after what they say they want. You can't just be all shy and timid and, oh my gosh, I hope that I get this and I hope that this happens. No, you have to go make it happen. And so I've done all that with my career. I've done that in the TikTok space. I wanted brand deals, I got brand deals. I wanted to get a certain amount of followers, I got a certain amount of followers. I wanted to go on like trips and do all these different things because of the, follower count, and I did that too. Cool, whatever. Do I want to do that more or again? I'm like 50-50. Like I don't know. That's my problem too. Like I lose interest fast. Like I don't really care anymore about the internet stuff. In the lane that I have been in previously, which is career content, TikTok. Even though my page really is like I am the niche. Like my page is all types of stuff, but for the bulk of it, people really want career insight and blah blah blah. But right now, my only career insight is that you need to just go buy a business in your local city that somebody's selling. Buy the dog boarding facility, buy the coffee shop, buy the gym, buy the breakfast nook, buy whatever they selling in your local city and own something. We can't keep on. It doesn't matter if we as black people accumulate all this wealth, but we are not owning institutions and foundations that routinely fail us whenever the political agenda is to subjugate us and remind us that we once were slaves. And because I'm from the South, I can't sit there and pretend like I don't know how deeply a lot of them wish we were still slaves and how much it irritates some of them that we are in the same spaces because they don't hide it in the South. Now, where I've been for the past 7 years up north, they hide it there. You wouldn't know until it's too late they don't like you. But in the South, they're going to let you know immediately, and I prefer that. So go on some shit. Take control of your life, create your life, design your life, your routines, your habits, your date. Like, I'm out getting coffee. I went to a wonderful little coffee shop and I'm making myself record a video. Like, I'm going to go make myself do stuff and then record it because I also believe that influence is about actually living your life. It's not about just sitting in the house being a bum, talking about nothing. Like, go outside and go do something and go read. My goodness, I'm running out of memory on here. This is why I'm screaming now, because I want to get to the point of the last 60 seconds I got of memory on here, is you need to read and go live your life and believe that you can achieve what you see. If you see it and you want it, if there's an appetite now, it's up to you to satisfy that appetite. Just like you satisfied all the other, when you wanted a piece of cake or something sweet, you went and got something sweet. But when you wanted to go make some money, you got scared. You have to have that same conviction to your appetite. That's all I got for y'all for today.